What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Now boy oh boy do we have a bit of a bloodbath right now. I mean 12% Bitcoin, Ethereum down 11%, Ripple down 11%, Bcash who cares, Litecoin $165, wow, Neo $84, Monero $256. That is absolutely ridiculous on the USD chart. In fact, I'm going to take a look at Monero on the BTC. Ooh, 8%. That's pretty tasty, to be honest. Monero's not bad right now. So in today's video, guys, I'm going to be teaching you how to make money from trading if you are a complete beginner. Now, it's a very, very simple method, an easy thing to do. And all you need is really a Bittrex or a Binance or a Bitfinex account, something like that. And then you can use a platform called TradingView, which is here. You do not have to use that though, although it can help. But in essence, all you really need is CoinMarketCap, which of course everyone has, and a website like Bittrex or Bitfinex or Binance, something like that. So it's going to be really, really simple and easy for you to follow along and get some great advice how you can make $50 to $100 a day extra on top of your income, just to make a little bit more passive income. Now, if you do like the sound of this video and you are interested in getting more in-depth videos about trading, ICOs, mining, and how you can profit from cryptocurrency in general, I recently launched the Bitcoin Blueprint. It's a fully developed course with over 40 videos in there teaching you exactly how you can make money online with cryptocurrency. There are still a few places left for the first 100 people, free crypto shirt shipped to your door, one-on-one Skype call, private email access, private Facebook group. The Facebook group's actually growing. It's really nice. We've got some pretty positive people inside there. And of course, private live streams. So definitely check that first link down below if you were looking at taking crypto a little bit more seriously in 2018. However, if you're not bothered about a paid course or anything like that, I do have 3 videos for free on mining, ICOs, and trading. That'll be the second link down in the description. So enough with the shameless plugs, and let's get into the video. This video, I'm going to be teaching you how you can make money trading if you're basically a beginner or a newbie to crypto. Now, even if you've been in crypto a few weeks or a few months, this isn't a guaranteed method, but it's pretty much the easiest way that you can make any money in crypto with trading without investing into any schemes or mining or anything like that. You're pretty much in control of your money somewhat. So you want to go over to CoinMarketCap.com, and rather than viewing the prices in USD, because most people don't buy in USD, as you can only really buy from Coinbase, like Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ethereum, which is not bad. Most people in fact trade in BTC, Bitcoin. So come over to Coinbase, click here and click BTC. Now we're going to see the prices in BTC. We're going to see the volume in BTC, the price in BTC, and the change in 24 hours. Now the change in 24 hours is going to be the thing we're interested in. So we just click this once, it will give us the highest gain, and boy oh boy has NEM been doing well through this crash. And we're going to click change in 24 hours again, and this is going to give us the biggest decrease in the last 24 hours against BTC, against Bitcoin. Now pretty much if you see a coin on here in the top, let's say top 5, top 10 here on the biggest changes, if it's a reasonably decent coin and it's got a good strategy behind it, it's got a good team, everything like that, and you can go ahead and check it out, check where previous support was, check where previous resistance was. I'm going to show you that in a second, but you can really start to make a bit of profit every single day just by finding the change in 24-hour coins. Now this is super like not newbie, but super kind of beginner, but the tactics still work regardless if you're a beginner or advanced. I do teach more advanced trading tactics in the Bitcoin Blueprint, so if you were interested in that, the first link down below. But we're going to take a look at one down here that it's pretty popular. You want to be looking at volume as well. You want to have a volume of 24 hours of around, you're looking for around 500,000 to 1 million or more USD. So if we go ahead and 500,000 divided by, what's Bitcoin right now, like 9,000, we're looking at around 55 or more Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. So most of these have that. Blocknet doesn't have that, but anything, let's say above 50 to 100 Bitcoin, you're going to be fine trading. It should be okay. So we do have Nano down there. That would be a great one, but for today's video I'm going to be using Bittrex. So Nano's not listed on Bittrex, but Nano's been decreasing by 10% recently. So if you got into that, that could potentially be quite profitable. But I'm going to come down here to one called SiaCoin. Now, Sia Coin is basically cloud storage. I was already invested in it all the way back here, and I sold at the peak here at the pump and took my profits, and I bought back in around about down here somewhere. So I do trade Sia Coin quite a bit. I do know it a little bit well, and it's definitely a nice coin, and the volume is 6.8 million in 24 hours. So there's definitely volume there for you to trade with. So what you're going to want to do, this is slightly more advanced, but you can still do it. Go over to tradingview.com. You can make yourself an account, completely free to make. And basically when you get on your account, in the top left hand corner, you just want to type SC, which is the identifier for Sia Coin. Now, you may see all these lines on the chart, the RSI, the MACD, the Bollinger Bands. You don't have to have these. It does help. If you want to add them, you just come up here to this little line here, indicators. Click on that. You can type MACD, add the MACD. You can add the RSI, relative strength index, bought, like overbought and oversold, and you can add the Bollinger Bands and the moving average. My RSI is set to 30 and 70, and my Bollinger Bands, I believe, are 25 close too. So they're pretty standard sets. The easiest way to see if it's going to be potentially interesting to look into, I think, is by cross-referencing the RSI and the Bollinger Bands. So this is just very basic tactics, guys. So you want to add, we'll get rid of the MACD. We'll get rid of the MACD for now. We don't need the MACD. So we got rid of the MACD. Now we have the RSI and the Bollinger Bands, and of course the price. So we're going to minimize this because it's a bit annoying. So we're going to go ahead and look at the 1 hour chart, and we're going to reference this to the 4 hour chart as well. We can see here on basically the very, very basic fundamentals is when the candlesticks touch the lower portion of the Bollinger Band, that's pretty much when we can see them maybe bounce off them. If you just think of these Bollinger Bands as kind of like they bounce off it whenever they hit them. Yes, this is very, very simple analogy. I go over it more in my Bitcoin blueprint. I'm just trying to give an overall beginner's guide to this. So I recommend doing some research on Bollinger Bands and also the RSI, relative strength index, and this will give you more information about it. But effectively, once we have hit the bottom Bollinger Band, in some point we will see an increase. And you can kind of monitor this with the RSI. So we can see down here, the RSI, whenever it crosses under 30 RSI, that most traders, that triggers that they want to buy into the coin or the token. Whereas when the RSI goes outside of the bands, above around 70, now you can set this to whatever you want. 70-30 is pretty standard in the industry. I keep mine on 70-30, but you could put it, for example, 10-90 or 40 and 60, something like that, just depending on how risk averse you are. So we can see here, once it's crossed out of the RSI, it has in fact dropped, and most people use the RSI as a trigger of when to buy and when to sell. Now you might think, okay, that seems a bit easy, but if you take a look back at the market here, we can see the RSI here, it crossed out of the 30 band, which would trigger that the coin is in fact overbought. So many people may be selling it. If it's overbought, many people might want to sell it. This is just basic fundamentals. So when it crossed out here over the RSI below 30, we can see then we followed a pump all the way to out of the RSI above 70. Now this, in very basic terms, would trigger a lot of traders to in fact buy it here and then sell it here. Now this does not always work. Of course it doesn't. Everything is different in trading. You can't truly predict the market exactly. Technical analysis is good for some standpoints, but a lot of media and FUD plays a huge deal in it, in my opinion anyway. So we can see here, if you would have bought in at the bottom here when it crossed out the 30, you would have in fact sold here and it would have been great. You would have made a pretty decent profit. But we can see here it does in fact have almost false triggers. So we can see here it does touch here, it then does go back up, but then kind of has a double bottom like so. So it's definitely interesting to see. If you did want to go ahead and buy some Sia Coin, all you got to do is go over to Bittrex, make your account, go on to BTC Markets, type in SC, that identifier, click Sia Coin, and we can see it's down 7% against BTC, which is pretty interesting. Now to buy this, all you've got to do is have Bitcoin on your Bittrex account. You just go to wallets and you click the plus button and then deposit your Bitcoin. Once you've got your Bitcoin on there, you can in fact go ahead and trigger a market buy order. So what you'd want to do, let's say for example you want to get in at, let's move it to the hour chart. where would we want to get in at? So the previous support was at around 155 Satoshis, I believe. So if we were to get in around now and then trigger a sell order for around 104. Yeah, so the support was at around 155 Satoshis. So if we were to get in now and trigger a sell at around 149, 152, we could in fact make a small profit. Now, just doing this a couple of times a day can easily make you $50 to $100 per day, very, very easily. So this has just been a pretty basic video about trading. Of course, I've said this a million times. I have got more advanced trading videos in the Bitcoin Blueprint. You can come down here and have a look over the course. See trading videos here. And I will be adding new trading videos every single week exclusive for the course. So that's definitely very interesting. So let's say, for example, you're wanting to buy 0.1 Bitcoin worth of Sia Coin. How would you do that? Well, basically, you would come over to Sia Coin. You would have your BTC in your wallet, as I said before. Click the plus button, and then you'll be coming down here. Now, this is the trading section. This is buying Sia Coin. This is selling Sia Coin. You can see I do hold around 106,000 Sia Coin right now. No, I'm not trying to promote this coin. I don't care if you buy it or not. I think the tech behind it is pretty interesting, and that's why I'm buying it and holding it. But if you wanted to buy 0.1 Bitcoin worth of Sia Coin, you come down here and type 0.1. You would then select the price you wanted to buy Sia Coin at. Now, do you want to buy at the last market price? Well, if you do, click on price here and click last. That would in fact get you 68,321 Sia Coin. But you might not want to buy at that price. You may think the market's going to drop from doing your analysis, and you may want to in fact go ahead and buy it at 138 Satoshis. You can just click last here, and then you can in fact alter this here to example 138 Satoshis. Once you've done that, you just type 0.1 BTC again, and basically you get 72,000 Sia Coin. You just click buy Sia Coin, and then if the market reaches that price, Bittrex will automatically fulfill that order, and your order will be seen down here in open orders. Now, if you did want to sell it, of course, once you've bought it and you've bought it, you can then select a limit sell. Now, let me go on the 1 hour chart, for example, here. We can see that there was in fact a lot of support around the 155, 156, maybe 157 Satoshis line. I did say that earlier. So maybe you want to set a sell order before that if you want to be a bit risk averse, or if you are willing to take a few risks, you could in fact set a sell order for maybe higher up here on this support level, which is around 175 Satoshis. So I would recommend, if you just want to get a small profit, you can in fact set it for about 100 let me go on the 30-minute chart. Around the 153, 152 mark. So what you would do, you would type in here the units you want to sell, which would be 72,000, like so. I'll just copy that in here for now. BTC, what price do you want to pay? I said 100 and, what did I say? 153, let's say 153 Satoshis. You would do it to 153 Satoshis, and then you would type in the amount you want to sell, like so, and you can see you'd in fact make 0.103 Bitcoin. So you'd make a profit of around $105, $110 if you were to do something like that. Now that's a very, very simple trade, but if you can see, if you do something like that every single day, you can easily make $100 to $200 per day profit. Now this was as simple as just going over to CoinMarketCap and checking the losers of the losers. That sounds really bad, but checking the biggest loss of the last 24 hours and simply buying that coin. Now this is really basic, fundamental trading advice. Yes, you can make $50 to $100 a day easily doing this, as I showed you just now. I'm not going to be purchasing this. I'm not going to be purchasing this sell order and buy order because I already hold Sia Coin and I'm pretty happy on my position where I bought in. But this, you can see, would make you 0.01 Bitcoin profit, which is really nice for a trade that would probably take you maybe around 3-4 hours, and that trade could get fulfilled. So thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, click the first link in the description. Check out the Bitcoin Blueprint. I have so many videos on there about trading, ICOs, mining, how you can profit with cryptocurrency in 2018. If you didn't want to get that, just jump on the list for the free 3 videos, biggest tongue twister of the year, the exclusive 3 Bitcoin Blueprint free videos. about mining, ICOs, and trading. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep hodling, and I'll see you in the next video.